Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Chani and I'm a homeschooling mom to 3 kids, ages 12, 5, and 1. And today I'm going to share with you this little haul from Books A Million. We went and picked up a bunch of stuff. This is mostly for my oldest son, who will be going into the higher maths and language arts very soon. This will span more than 1 year, but I'm just kind of sharing it all with you now that I picked it up. And then as I make my curriculum choices for the upcoming year, I'll go more into detail about like what's inside all of these books. I just wanted to share that, a little haul with you guys. Cool? Is that cool, Jimmy?
Yeah.
He wanted to be in the video, so. All right, so I'm going to start up here. This section is the stuff that I got for Jimmy, who is with us here. He wanted to go ahead and get some grade 2 stuff. I have heard good things about the Spectrum series, so I figured I would try it out. But here I've just got accounting, money, and language arts for grade 2, which he'll be able to use, And then here I got this game called Crystallized. I let them both pick one out, and Jimmy picked this one. I'm not sure how to play it. I've never seen this game before, but it looks like it utilizes some logic and some color. Probably numbers as well. But it does have small pieces, so this is not like a baby safe game, if you couldn't tell. And then this is I Dissent, a game of supreme opinions. My oldest son pointed this one out, and I felt that it would go well with like a Supreme Court unit. And I also have a book called I Dissent about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So I could use this as sort of a jumping off point to discuss the Supreme Court and the court system in general and how they function. And then over here, what are you doing? You being silly?
Start right there now.
Okay, well, we got to do this part first, okay? Okay. We are in my daughter's room, by the way. So here I've also heard of this series, and I thought I would utilize it once we approach the high school level with my oldest. And this is Painless Reading Comprehension. I've heard very good things about this Barron's Painless series. So hopefully it will turn out well. But I picked this up as well as a grade 8 writing from Spectrum and grade 8 language arts. So I've got that there. Over here, I picked up some summer bridge activities. I figured I would use this between 6 and 7 and 7 and 8. This one probably over the summer first. And then this one once we wrap up his middle school curriculum. They cover all of the topics.
This is a flood. You need to go in the Arctic to go to the top of.
Okay.
Right?
Sure. But it also comes with flashcards, so I'm hoping that that's what most of this thickness is, because it is pretty, yeah, there's a lot of flashcards in here. It's pretty thick, so I don't know that he would be able to cover all of this over a summer, but I guess we shall see. Up next here, I have this Big Fat Middle School Math Workbook. Math kind of fell by the wayside for the second half of this year, so I kind of want to jump in with an extra focus on it at the beginning of next year, and he really, really likes this Big Fat Notebook series, so he actually found this and was like, "Ooh, Mom, look, a math workbook." So if he gets excited about it, it's worth buying. And then up next, I got this Critical Thinking for grade 7 from Spectrum, as well as a math workbook from Spectrum, and grade 6 through 8 word problems. So these are all just math for
I told you it will be faster.
The next year. Yeah. Up next, I have a series on geometry. Here I have Barron's Painless Geometry. Now, I also have the Big Fat Notebook series in geometry for the high school level. So these two will probably combine to make our high school curriculum. And then I got this 100 plus series, grades 8 plus for geometry, and an Intro to Geometry workbook from here. Real quick, I'll kind of open it up for you again. I'm not going to do like a whole flip through, but he will need a geometry course as well as a Pre-Algebra and Algebra 1 course. So I am kind of piecing that together here. I felt like this was more cost effective for putting high school together than any of like the put together curriculums, and plus I couldn't really find one that I felt would speak to my son. So there's that. And over here I have geometry. Again, I have the big fat notebook for pre-algebra and algebra 1 and geometry, so they'll go together with this Barron's Painless Geometry and Pre-Algebra.
And this one will go together with this one, and this one will go together with this one.
Yep, they match, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and plus these have a high reusable value because we won't write inside of these. So I got the Painless Pre-Algebra, and I would consider this like an Algebra 1 workbook. Sorry, I got distracted reading this outside. So here is an algebra workbook. So again, this will span over multiple years, or he can work through it at his own pace, but I imagine this will last through until I graduate him. So I'm buying a lot of stuff right now. And then last but not least, I got a geography workbook to just sort of go along with our different geometry units, and I might throw some of this into his independent work. Just to level up his geometry a little bit above what we're currently doing. I also got a new geography book from Usborne recently. So yeah, Greek civilizations, what makes a civilization. Yeah, so I grabbed that. Yep. And then I got a grade 7 science from Spectrum. Again, I can add these in with topics that we're studying, or I can hand them to him for independent work. I also have the big fat notebook for science, so I can kind of combine those together if I want him to do an independent unit on science. So yeah, that was everything that I grabbed. It was pretty expensive. I think altogether it was about $200. Yeah, probably about $200. There were a couple of little books that my daughter picked up, but those I wasn't really concerned about putting them in here. I think it was like an Easter book, and Jimmy picked out like a Batman graphic novel from the bargain bin. But these are the books, the curriculum things that I would consider curriculum that I picked up. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing the inside of any of these more in depth, let me know in the comments down below. Or any other questions that you have about anything that I'm buying or putting together for my son's high school and wrapping up middle school curriculum, let me know, and I will see you guys later. Bye. You want to tell them bye?
Bye.